Hello, Maratua, wa current Mama Lidor. Don't want to the questions that are going to help someone. They are asking themselves certain questions and they have the answers that they are looking for. So we are here to help you concerning that. And Kinalidorika is I believe you have realized that she's my purpose partner or purpose friend. So we are pushing this together. We are getting the message along to people so that they can be able to be helped. So dumelang ke a le dumedisa current mom o tsamaya le Doric.
Thank you so much, Grandma, for having me once again. Welcome back, family. It's good to be here. Today, we're going to talk about what many couples or individual need. Our topic today is communication after pain. I know that a lot of teachings on communication in marriage, communication in relationships, communications at work. Since we are dealing with marriage, we are going to be covering how to communicate after pain, because most of the time people shrink. Pain is like takes away whoever you are. You can no longer express yourself. It's like something is taken away from you because of pain. Yes, so that is what I want us to talk about.
Okay, is it questions or we are just talking?
No, I'm gonna be asking you questions.
Okay, as always.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy all these questions, Baradua, and thank you. You can continue.
Okay. The first question that I have is, how does one talk about past heartbreaks without or loss or trauma, without dragging the pain into the new relationship? How does one have balance? How do you talk about your pain without making it the center of the new relationship that you are in?
Okay, so you are saying you want to, maybe a lady or a man wants to talk about their past experiences, which were painful, traumatic, and everything, but they want to share this information with this particular person that they are currently with. Okay. I don't think it is much of a problem to talk about your past and all the pains or heartbreaks that one has encountered, especially if you are in a relationship that the person is aware of where you come from, and time to time you'll feel like, I want to speak about this because this is how I'm feeling today. So you are going to approach that person and tell them. You don't just come and say, I remember when this guy broke my heart and everything. Approach the partner and tell them, as you know that I went through this and that, and today I was feeling little bit low because I don't know why this thing has passed my mind, or I don't know what triggered this thing, or maybe I was reading a comment or I was watching a movie and the storyline of that movie is a little bit similar to my past. So I don't know if you are willing to listen to me because I want to share with you, and maybe we can have a way around this thing, and maybe you can come up with something that can help me. Because if you cannot speak about your past with your current partner, it is painful, it is sad, it is like the other partner is suppressing someone, it's like they are silencing someone, and it is not nice to be silenced in a relationship. You need to be yourself, and this person has to accept you the way you are. Same thing as the other party should also accept the person, but at the same time you need to be sensitive of what you want. You want the two of you to discuss, because if uto bring that relationship and everything, and when you keep on talking about this,
John did this.
John, I remember when John was beating me up. I remember when we were about to divorce. I remember when he was about to die. I remember every time when everything. It means you are living with this partner, but John is the one that is in charge of your life, of your emotions, of your everything. So there is no sensitivity there. It should be something that comes once in a year, not every month, not every day, not every week. Once it is a regular topic, no, I think I'm going to say you are tied up to that person's life, though they are not in your life. So it is very provocative in a negative way, and it is sending a message to the one that is being dragged to this, that yeah, I see you, but actually I do not see you, and I don't even value. I'm just living for the sake of living with you, but my life belongs with John. You see, so it is dangerous. If it is like that, it is dangerous. But number one, this person is very insensitive. Yeah.
And I also seen people who go into new relationships, not because they want to move, but because they want to make John jealous. And you find that those instances happen. You are, some even go to the extreme of getting married to that particular poor person, you know, to be used as a rebound, just to show John how I can also move on. And I think we encounter those things when we have done that, you know. We are not yet done with John, even though he has hurt you in that manner. I don't know why I'm using John.
I know he's
even
good.
Though, even though John has said to you over and over again, you know, you want to be with him, yet you find James, and James is going to be hearing John throughout. I think it is, like you say, it is suffocating. It is also demeaning.
Too much.
You know?
Yeah, you are belittling someone's feelings and everything. I know you can be yourself, but be considerate. I think the number one thing that we should be able to deal with is how is my partner feeling whenever I speak about this person. No, it is dangerous, and it is so bad that people are being used as pawns, because you are being a pawn because somebody wants to prove themselves to someone, and you were not even aware. The person did not tell you that I accept your proposal, or I propose to you because I want to make someone jealous, so that they can be able to see that I'm still hot, or I'm still young, or whatever the case may be. So when you enter into this relationship with an open mind, but you realize later in the marriage that actually I was just being used as a pawn. This person is not with me, is with the other person. So it is dangerous, because you see all these things normally, or sometimes, or many times, they affect the one that is being treated in that way. And negative, what is this? Confidence is going to be affected. Emotional state of this person is going to be affected. This person is going to go through emotional turmoil, because they are going to ask themselves, why is this person always doing this and that? And then now all these things you are going to answer yourself, because John is not asking the wife, and the wife is not even asking John. So what happens is that I'm going to say to myself, I think it is because of this, maybe it is because of this, maybe it is because of that. And all those answers are sometimes not the real answers, but you are answering yourself so that you can feel better, maybe, so that you can have something to hold on to as a reason. But it is not that. This person is silly, is selfish, is self-centered.
I think that yes, the person can be silly, naughty, and self-centered, but do you think sometimes people need counseling before they can move to another relationship? Because most of the time, people are so much hurt that they cannot see that. There's a saying that hurt people hurt others. So you are hurt, you are trying to relieve your hurt through that other poor person, and you don't even see that you are doing much damage to that person. Hence, I believe it's important for you to stay first and heal. And most of the time, you are not doing that thing intentionally. You're not even seeing what I'm doing is wrong. You are just in the vengeance for John. Unfortunately, you are using a living human being, a full person, to do that. Time, you are buying him the same or her the same clothes that Mary or John was wearing. This person, you are trying to restructure John in the new home, which is very dangerous in a way.
Yeah, John reincarnated.
Yeah.
In another form. No, it is dangerous, and many people are doing that. That's why I've heard people saying, somebody, okay, let me say, when somebody cheats, normally they will cheat with someone who is similar to their partner.
Yeah, but sometimes
not always.
No, not always. Yo.
But many people here, let me tell you, they will marry or cheat with people that are similar to these ones, maybe in terms of face, the color, if the woman is fair like you, or the woman is well shaped like you, but they will go for that because they want to imagine that particular person. And I was saying, that's why normally they say a man can sleep with you in the house, and whenever you are excited that but he's thinking of that woman, and the imagination that is running in his head, it is another lady. So it is dangerous, especially when they end up buying the same clothes, the same bags, the same. But sometimes men, they do that. They will even take you to restaurants where they used to go, and when you just go innocently, they will take you to a hotel, and you don't know that he's feeding his ego, man, with the memories of the past. And then when you are not aware, hey, baby, this place is nice. Oh, baby, I'm so happy. Yeah, when you are happy because you don't know. If heaven can open and see what is happening, you will see that he was just brushing his ego, that I used to come here with my girlfriend or my wife or what, and then you are just a cover-up. Yeah.
No, I hear you. So what you are saying is good to talk about your past to your ex, but do not relive that past.
No.
Person. Now is everything is there. Is this person? Is this person? Okay.
Yeah.
Arguments in marriage can trigger the old wounds. People do argue. There's no like perfect whatever. People do argue. Then how can couple handle disagreements without reopening past emotional wounds or injuries? How can couple handle disagreements without reopening past emotional wounds?
It depends the topic, it depends the situation, and like I spoke of consideration. Whenever you want to talk to your partner, just ask yourself, because when we come together, we share certain things. You know more of me, I know more of you. So when we approach this matter that is at the table currently, let me be considerate that I'm talking to someone that I value, someone that I love. So may I not, you are talking to yourself, even before you talk to the partner, may I not cause her or cause him to think that I am pushing her back to where she comes from. So let me be considerate. And once you know that you want to be considerate to this person because of love and because of the sake of peace of this house, you are not going to say things that will remind her of her pain. You will never do that. But once you just speak the way you want to speak, it means you are out to hurt the person, man. Or what because there are people can pretend. People, they can say this with their lips, but in their heart or the mind, they are not even caring. In fact, they want you to be hurt so that you can do whatever that you want to do. They don't care, you see. So you need to be careful. The topic, if maybe let me say somebody had a miscarriage, and you are aware that this person at some point they had a miscarriage before we met. When you speak to the person, the issue of miscarriage, you are going to address it differently, because you know that this is a topic that is close to this person's heart, and it is not only close to their heart, but it is something that causes a person to go through rough emotional journey, and you don't want to you don't want to cause her to go through that again. So you are going to address it, not that you don't want to talk, man, or you are walking on eggshells, no, but you are going to speak like motho e leng hore wa nahana hore ha nka e bear so e tlotla e mo gobatsa. So let me try to be soft and use words. Even usage of words is very, very important. So if you just speak because you want to speak, it's very, very dangerous, because now this person is not even going to hear what you're saying. They are going to say, okay, all this while this person was thinking like this. Oh, she sees me as this person. He sees me as this person. That's why he's speaking like this. That's why she's speaking like this. And then already from today going forward, we are not going to work together. We are not going to see things same way. We are going to be different in thinking, in doing things. And at some point, I may feel like, let me find a way to hurt this person also. Indirectly, and you'll find a way, just because you want to heal yourself through hating the person.
Yes, I always say to people that whenever you fight in love. What is that? Fight knowing that I'm going to be living with this person the next day. Because whatever that you say is going to land on that person's heart, and for you to take it back into their problem. So when you fight in that, don't say words that tomorrow you are going to apologize.
You regret even saying that.
And say that. And also, when you fight in love, it brings comfort, because you continually be free to share whatever that you want to share with the person. But if the person is using your weakness against you during fighting, you are going to be afraid to share, because now you know that this one is a demon. Whenever that I expose myself to them, whenever the arguments that they're using that against me.
That's why we have people that are very closed. You will try to penetrate. They will be hurt. They will be happy. Whatever the case may be, these people will never say everything. If this cup is full, they will always say it's half. Even if it is full, because they don't want you to see the full them. They want to hide themselves, because they know exactly how you behave, how you react, how you speak, how you just tear everything. It is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Mm.
Yeah. There's this other issue called Karen Mama. Staying in touch with the exes. Staying in touch with, if you had Billy as your ex-boyfriend, Romeo as your ex-boyfriend, and then there are people who are still in touch with with their exes. And is it wise for married people to stay in touch with their exes, especially when it creates insecurities, confusion, or lack of emotional boundaries? That, you know, when your ex call, everything just freezes in the house. You say, no, my ex-wife called, or the mother of my children called. So it's like, hello. You see, it's like those people can still press your buttons. You are with them on the phone, wire, emotional attachment there. Sometimes you check about, oh no man, this woman has been my friend since 1995, you know. So she is my friend, and it's like this person cannot pick your insecurities. Or this is my wife, and she does not like this relationship. I might have had this person, but for the sake of marriage, and for the sake of building, and for the sake of spending the rest of my life with this person, the relationships that I need to let them go. Despite, is it wise for a married person to say, no, that girl is my beau, you know, we've been together like forever.
That one, I don't even understand how that can happen. It is out of order, it is out of line, and also it shows me that this particular person, whether a woman or a man, they are unstable. They are unstable.
Yes.
They are unstable. They cannot know. They don't have backbone. Because I don't understand. I am married. I don't understand why should I keep in touch with Mpo. I don't understand why should I stay in touch. No, I'm saying this because I had a boyfriend by the name of Mpo. His name is Stanley. And I don't understand that Stanley Mpo will keep on talking to me and I'm just comfortable. And he's even able to suggest certain things to me. And sometimes I share the issues of my house with him because we had such kind of a relationship whereby we are friends like. And the day we decided to stop the relationship, the friendship stopped because we did not meet because we were friends. We met because we were lovers. So if I continue using the name friendship, I'm fooling myself or I'm fooling even Papa, my husband. So I'm not supposed to do something like that. It's an insult to Papa. If I keep on talking with Mpo, why should I do that? That is evil.
Yeah.
That is evil. Unless I still want this Mpo guy to come back to me. Yeah. If I want him, yes, I'll keep in touch. I'll tell him that we are fighting. It is like this. Let's meet for coffee. Let's do this and that. No, I cannot. I want to say, even, you know, Dorica, that I got married with that girl. So if the father, he passed on, but if the father was here, I'm not supposed to do that. If he wants to talk to the child, she's an adult, let him speak to the child. I'm not part of their lives. Yes, we had a child together, but he is not part of my life, but his child's life, and it ends there. It's a case closed. Because I remember when we got married in Papa, one time I went to Lesotho and I met this guy, and he said to me, yeah, when you ran away with my child, I want to see my child. Hey, what? ka re wena ema pele nna le wena go fedile. And if you want to see the child, when the child is old, she will come back to you and you shall speak and everything. But as of now, out of my life, and I kept it like that. I did not want anything because there was nothing left there. If I go back, it means there was something that was still left, but the relationship stopped, so I was not yet satisfied being with him and everything. So once somebody entertains such things, it is a clear message that the person is still interested. Hey.
And I think this also lead us to the next question that I had. How do you, there are married people who still want to act like they're single, they wanna free wire themselves, how do you handle a spouse who behaves like a single person, wanting the freedom to entertain other people outside and seeing other people, to avoid accountability and just, but you know that you are married, but you wanna just live anyhow. How,
like a girl, if you are a girl, you are a woman, you still want to behave like a girl, like a single girl.
Like a single girl. You just want to do whatever that you want to do, despite of these things that your partner does not like them, or it makes them feel uncomfortable. But you still want to go and have lunch with Stanley, because Stanley was somehow in your life, or you want to go and have lunch with Maria because Maria was whatever. You want to do that and entertain all those kind of people.
That is witchcraft, because there is no way that I am married and I still want to live like a single person. Why did I get married in the first place? Why did I get married? Once a person says, I want to get married, a man or a woman, it is because they are done with singleness. You cannot enter into marriage and still want to go outside. That person is a confused fellow, and they do not know what they want in life. And when they have freedom, they still want to behave like they are married, not where they are married, or not to the people that they are married to, but outside. They will be speaking like, important people, people that are mature, my wife this, my husband this, my children this, because they want to sound nice, but practically they are not doing that. So that is witchcraft, because a man must decide whether they want to stay in marriage and they want to grow up, and the woman the same thing. Once you get married, you need to decide that I'm married and I'm not going to behave like someone who is not married. No, it's totally out of line.
It's I hear you. Also, I think what is important, what one can do to a person when you are getting together with a person. Tell them who you really are, how playful you are, how touchy you want to be with other people. Just tell them, I cannot stay with a woman for more than 6 months, one woman for more than, or I cannot stay with one man for more than a year. I get bored. Other than somebody perpetually get shocked by your behavior, which you do not disclose at the beginning. I think it is fair to say, this is me. Or if you need help, this is me. I cannot stay with one woman for.
Be open. How you feel and everything. That's why it is important when you start a relationship. Have it been fair, because hiding truth from another person is very dangerous. In shock, now revealed to me. Broken. Why did this person not say everything that he was supposed to say? Because you know yourself, how about you for a year? Why is Papa as we close? Papa, when we came together, he kept on telling me that e leng hore is coming ba ratana o tsamaile ke re mara jwale nna e re ke tsamaye a re no o tla tsamaya ha fihla
at least he was straight
a tla tsamaya ha fihla ka go okay no let me wait ke nka wait a ke tshabe dilo nna ka ga let me wait ke tla bona gore na nka khona gore ke itwanele gore ke mo threaten gore ke etse something so I waited. Unfortunately the lady never came until today. So ke bolela gore be open with whatever that is going through your mind because another person will not be able to read your mind. Has a fortune teller or this person is like this or like that. When now you need to be open, be an open book so that the person adula knowing what kind of a person. There are women, there are men who are willing to stay even if the relationship I'm like this I'm willing to stay with you. So how sabulele, that is nonsense. But Bagatua, we hope for this information somehow you will be able to go through your life with the information may God give you the wisdom that you need in this life, especially in relationships, because it is only wisdom that will be able to help us navigate and win some battles and how we live with the defeat. If we defeat, it is only wisdom and understanding so so that things
yeah, thank you so much. Once again, let's meet on another episode. It was a blast being here. I believe this information is helping you and is going to help you. Forward it to as many people as you can, those who want to hear it, so that they can also hear it and know how to navigate through this love story.
Thank you.